Well, hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Bodhi's Nature. It's Bodhi. Thank you for clicking on my video. I really appreciate you. This is the fifth video to this numerology series, okay? And now we're going to be talking about the most lively number five. Yes, love the number five. I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay, we are going to be talking about, just the general personality traits of the number five frequency. We're going to be talking about the life path number five, the goods and bads of that, as well as, the expression number five and the omega matrix number five. So if you are any of those things, you're definitely in the right place. In advance, thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for commenting below. Thank you for sharing this video with another number five. I appreciate that, y'all. And thank you for subscribing, okay? Now, if you haven't done so already, definitely go watch the introduction video of this series. It's called The Omega Matrix. The link is up here. Be careful what you ask for. All right, that link is also in the description box of this video. But watch that first because as you go throughout this video and this series, it'll make a lot more sense, especially as we get off into the Omega Matrix number. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and get off into this energy, beautiful people. We have a lot to cover. All right, first and foremost, let's talk about the general personality traits of the number five frequency. Okay? Who would have knew number five is a masculine energy? Yeah, it's a masculine energy, but it's very sensual, very sensual, So it's represented by the five senses, our sight, our hearing, our touch, taste, things like that. All right. Of course, this number five frequency is very adventurous. Okay. It loves living life on the edge. Okay. It's a very lively energy. Life is never dull when you're in the midst of a life path number five and expression number five and omega matrix number five. They keep the party going. Okay. So yeah, this number five frequency is a worldly energy. Okay. And it thrives on taking risks. It loves to take challenges, right? It's not afraid of that at all. All right. It is associated, with the five toes, five fingers, five stars, things like that. As I said earlier, the five senses. Okay. And this number five frequency, it's a freedom seeker. It's a freedom seeker, it's a knowledge seeker, and it loves just to experience, like it loves to experience life. That's what this energy is all about. It loves to travel. You know what I'm saying? Now, this five energy is associated with Mercury, okay, with the planet Mercury, right? But it's also associated with two different zodiac signs, with two different elements. It's kind of weird, but that's just what it is. So it's associated with the planet Mercury, and we know Mercury rules the zodiac sign of Gemini. Okay, so it's associated with Gemini, and it's associated with the sign of the zodiac sign of Virgo. Okay, the elements that the number five is associated with is air and earth. Okay, air and earth. Okay, and so you guys can operate in both of those elements. You can be in the air and you can be relatable and grounded. It's up to you. Good, that's good. Now, the best day for you guys to really embody this energy, if you're a life path five or an expression number five, omega matrix number five, is Wednesday. That's the best day for you guys. Okay, so that's something to take note of. All right, the middle of the week, that's your day. All right, now let's go ahead and get off into the life path five, some goods and bads with that. But before we do that, I would like to share with you guys a poem that I wrote a couple years ago on this five energy, right? Whether you're a life path five, an expression number five, and omega matrix number five. I just thought it would be cool to insert this. All right, here we go. It says, "You are the children of the universe. Your energy is live, and when you're around, life is never dull. People find you charming and quick-witted, yet adventurous and willing to live life on the edge. You have an urge to seek out and experience unknown paths. Your motto is freedom, and you seek opportunities that allow you to live within your own reality. Because of this, exploring the world is imperative, while routine is unsatisfying. You are the multi talented Renaissance man or woman and have supreme potential in achieving anything that captures your attention and maintains your focus. The world would be unchanging if it wasn't for you. Embrace your mission. How dope is that? The world will be unchanging if it wasn't for you. You know, we'll just be sitting here like da 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 da. If it wasn't for five energy, you know what I'm saying? So you're definitely needed. You shake things up a lot. We love it. Okay, very inspirational. You know, very lively energy. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get off into the life path number 5. Okay. Just in case if you guys don't already know, right? The life path is calculated by your date of birth. If you don't know what your life path is, you should. Go to Google, put your birth date in, it'll kick out your life path, right? Just in case, all right? But you definitely want to know what your life path is because it represents the most fulfilling path for you, right? The most fulfilling path for you. And because it's calculated by our date of birth, that energy would never be changed. It can't change, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you're not binded by that energy because there's a lot of different directions and paths and avenues or whatever that you can take on your most fulfilling path. Okay, so just keep that in mind, right? I kind of look at life as a portrait. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have a portrait, you have a blank canvas, right? The life path will represent the undertone color. It'll represent that first color that you feel the canvas with. You know what I'm saying? And your color is the 5. All right. Other numbers in your numerology chart will bring different expressions to your portrait. You know, even with your natal chart, you know, different attributes and things like that from your natal chart will bring a different vibe to your portrait, and all of it will then come to life. You know, all of these things together will bring your portrait to life, if that makes sense. But the life path is the foundation, it's the undertoning color. All right. So a lot of different directions that you can take in your path, but then, you know, this is the most fulfilling path for you. All right. And with the life path number 5, the theme for this life path is ultimate freedom and change seekers. That's what you came to do. You came to seek freedom. You came to seek change. And in the midst of all that, you inspire everyone else to live their best life. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. I love 5s. Love 5s. Whenever you get a 5 and a 3 together, it's like, Lord have mercy. They're finna take you on the ride of your life, honey. You better buckle up. Okay? Yes. The lesson, okay, we all have lessons, and the lessons of the life path 5 is to find a way to concentrate on one thing because you're multi-talented. You know, you're like the jack of all trades. So your lesson is to concentrate on one thing, all right, and stop trying to find freedom in all the wrong places. Ooh, I didn't say that, but that's a lesson that you must learn. All right. All right. Try not to see commitment as boring. All right. Or try not to see all commitments as boring, like path 5, because some commitments will take your life and or your career to the next level. So some commitment is good for you. It's very healthy for you. All right. Like path 5s, you are known to be the children of the universe. Okay. You're the darlings of numerology. And like I said earlier, you know, you guys are the Renaissance man or woman. You know, you're multi-talented, you know, jack of all trades type of thing. You guys have this overwhelming urge to be free. You know, you do not like routine, okay, at all. You don't like being in a box or being limited. You know what I'm saying? That's just not you. All right. But I love number 5s again because you guys are very fun. You know what I'm saying? You're very daring. You know, you're life-loving people. You're a great friend to have because you're positive and you're very upbeat. Like, you know, your energy is like upbeat type of thing. You know, I just love that energy, man. Love it. Now, all energies, all right, have a negative and a positive to it. Even us, you know, we have a feminine and a masculine energy, positive and negative, you know. And so just, you know, the numbers, the frequencies is exactly the same, you know. So this life path 5 can manifest itself in a positive way and in a negative way. We're going to talk about both so we can always be balanced in our energy, okay? So some ways that this life path 5 can manifest in a positive way in our lives is, again, by you guys being multi-talented people and being great at being multi-talented. You know what I'm saying? The jack of all trades. Um, by you guys being adventurous, okay, and being curious about the world around you and about people, you know, about the people around you. Like, you guys are interested in diversity, you know, you're interested in different cultures and learning about different cultures and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a way that this number can manifest itself positive in your life. Okay. Again, you know, a positive manifestation of the life path 5 is, you know, you never being boring or dull. All right. um, you being awesome life hackers. You know what I'm saying? You knowing how to cut corners and still making things work. You know, like your motto is like, let's work smarter, not harder type of thing. Okay. Yeah. And like I said, you're just awesome friends to have because you're so upbeat and you're positive. That's a positive manifestation of the life path 5. You know what I'm saying? Your greatest potential, all right, is in marketing or sales. Pretty much anything that allows you to travel to make a living, that's where you at with it. All right. Now, just a couple negative manifestations of how this number 5, you know, can express itself is that you may be hesitant. You know, you may second guess yourself. You may second guess your ideas. You may second guess your talents. You know, it may be hard for you to focus, right? Really ground yourself in what energy or in what path you should take or what avenue you should take. You know, you could be overwhelmed by a lot of different possibilities because you are multi-talented, you know, because you're good at a lot of different things. It may just overwhelm you, like, oh my goodness, what do I do? Which way do I go? You know what I'm saying? Which may cause you to delay, you know, yourself and be a little bit more hesitant. Okay. And you know, you shine away from commitment. That is also a negative manifestation of the life path number 5. Okay, you shine away from commitment because, like I said, some commitment, some routine is good and healthy for you. All right. And just know that you may experience a lot of ups and downs, you know, a lot of different turns and changes in life. Like, you embrace change, but just also expect that as well. All right. Life could just be up and down and, and just different turns and shifts and things like that. Okay. Now, the advice for the life path 5, the advice is, don't forget who you are. Never trade your freedom for security, right? Unless that security allows you to travel and be fluid, okay? But never trade your freedom to sit still, okay? When you get off the popular tracks, you might just find your purpose and your own treasure, all right? That's some good advice for you, Life Path 5. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, share the video, subscribe, okay? We're going to go ahead and get off into the expression number 5. Some numerologists call the expression number the destiny number as well. So whichever word you resonate with, there you go. All right, I use the expression number. Okay. Now, if you have an omega matrix number 5, this section also pertains to you. It's also about the omega matrix number 5 as well. Okay. Now, the expression number can be changed. It can be, because it's calculated by our name. Our name. So let's say you get married, your whole vibe change. Everything changes when you get married. If you voluntarily change your name, your whole vibe change, okay? Because the expression number represents how we express ourselves to the world, okay? It represents how others around us perceive our energy. You know, the expression number also represents our talents and our skills and our gifts, you know, that we use as tools to navigate this path, right? And so when your name change, your expression changes, you know, your gifts change, your talents change, your focus change. When you're considering getting married, you know, definitely consult with a certified numerologist. I'm here, contact information in the description box, so that, you know, one of us, somebody can tell you the energy that you're going off into. All right, that's important. And the reason why a lot of marriages don't last, you know, people are like, oh, I wasn't expecting this, you know. But anyway, so yeah, a lot of changes happen when your name change, okay? And with the Omega Matrix, number 5, you know, this is the energy that you must embody, okay, when you are co-creating with the universe, right? When you're trying to manifest major change in your life, this is the energy, right? You know, these are the tools, the gifts and the skills that you must embody in order to manifest abundantly, effortlessly with the universe, okay? And again, definitely go check out the Omega Matrix video. Be careful what you ask for. The description box is, or that link is in the description box of this video, okay? Because that part will make sense. Very important number. The Omega Matrix number is your manifestation number. It's your universal language. Again, it's how you co-create. It's how you become in alignment with the universe, so that things, you know, so that you can find yourself flowing with, working with the universe instead of against it, when you're trying to create change, when you're trying to make positive impressions, when you're manifesting your greatest ambitions, things like that. Okay, so a very, very powerful number, man. Definitely go check out that video. All right, so Omega Matrix number 5, this is the energy that you want to embody. Okay, let's get to it. Expression number 5s. Okay, naturally, your destiny is to come to a full realization of your potential, because when you do that, you inspire everyone else around you. That's what you naturally do. It's like you're on this quest in life, right, to ground yourself in your full potential, right? Unbeknownst to you, that's what you're doing. You know, when you're seeking freedom and, you know, you're exploring and you're, you know, living life on the edge, it's like you are situating yourself, you're shifting yourself in your greatest potential. And with you living your best possible life and you living up to your fullest potential, you just naturally inspire others around you. Okay, now, Omega Matrix number 5, that is a powerful affirmation you can say to yourself every morning in the mirror, just to help embody this number 5 energy. You know, my destiny, or I was created to secure myself in my greatest potential so that I can inspire others. Okay? Whatever. Expression number 5s, you are naturally free-spirited, natural free spirits, and you must be free. Okay, Omega Matrix, you have to embody that energy. You know, you got to be a free spirit. You got to be open-minded. You know, you got to be willing to take risks, to be adventurous. You know, you got to be willing to get outside your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to travel and explore in order to manifest your life's desires, okay, and co-create with the universe. All right. Expression number 5s, naturally, you do not like boundaries imposed upon you. You don't like being in a box, you know, you don't like being limited. That's just not you. You know what I'm saying? That's just not you. And you embrace change. You know, you embrace change, okay? Omega Matrix number 5, that's important for you, okay? That's important when you are achieving your goals, when you're trying to co-create with the universe, whatever it is that you're trying to do. You know, get outside of your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Get outside your comfort zone, right? Do not settle for less. Do not settle, or don't take no for an answer. All right, very important, because a life path or an expression number 5 is not going to take no for an answer, and they're damn sure not going to settle for less. All right, again, embrace change, Omega Matrix number 5. That's important. Understand that with this number 5 frequency and you chasing your goals and your dreams and things like that, things are going to shift, they're going to change. Just embrace it. Don't be rigid. Embrace the change. Okay, because again, expression number 5s, life path number 5s do not like things staying the same. Okay, and it's kind of weird because it's like they do not like routines, systematic things, but they do prefer structure, if that makes sense. So they like things to be organized within their world, within their reality, organized, structured, but not the systematic routine thing. Okay, same thing for the Omega Matrix number 5. Okay, make sure that you are structured in your approach to whatever it is that you're achieving. Make sure that you're organized. Okay, but don't try to be systematic or routine, because you'll just get bored to death. All right, you'll become unmotivated. All right. The expression number 5, you guys are naturally adaptable. Okay, and you are great at learning new things, right? Naturally. That's how you express yourself. This is what people see. And for the Omega Matrix number 5, become adaptable. Again, be flexible. Be, welcome change. Do not be afraid of learning new things. You know what I'm saying? That's very important when you're achieving your dreams or co-creating with the universe. All right. Now, expression number 5s, at some point in your lives, you may have to choose between financial freedom and the freedom to travel. You may have to choose between that, which may be like, oh God, why do I have to choose between having money and being able to travel? But a lot of you guys will be faced with that choice. Okay. Some of you guys, you may be a little unstable when you're young. I think that'll get better as you get older. So that's something to, make sure, you just be aware of. You know what I'm saying? The instability that you have when you're younger in life, as you get older and mature, like past 30, 35, things will start to ground, or things will start to become more stable in your life. Okay. Same thing with Omega Matrix number 5s. I think past 30, 35, life will start to make sense. Okay. All right. Now, expression number 5s, even Omega Matrix number 5s, you guys will be outstanding. Like I said before, being salespeople. Okay. Being traveling artists, digital nomads or explorers. Okay, being freelancers, having, doing some type of contracting work that allows you to travel, being a traveling manager. Pretty much anything that allows you to travel and make money, you will excel at. Okay, you will never do good being in a cubicle or being in an office all day or a hospital all day. You would just never do good with that. Even if your job requires you to go from one site to the next throughout the day, that's pretty okay. That's like living life very safe, but that would be way better than you staying in one spot all day. You would not be happy. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, some ways that this expression number 5, Omega Matrix number 5, can express itself in a negative way. All right, I just wrote down a couple, and it's really just relating to you guys really needing to ground yourselves at some point. Okay, grounding yourselves at some point and embracing some form of limit, embracing some form of boundary or routine. Okay, because that's going to bring the ultimate fulfillment and happiness. I mean, it sounds like a paradox, but it's really not. It's like, at some point, the traveling the world, the adventuring, the living life on the edge, at some point that number 5 energy is going to want to ground itself. You may not be ready, for that. Some of you guys may be like, man, I'm just, I'm tired of traveling. I done traveled the whole world. I done did this and that. Like, it's time for me to make money now, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And so you may find yourself fighting with yourself at some points. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to grounding your energy or embracing some form of limit or boundary or routine. Okay. Now, the advice of the expression number 5, Omega Matrix number 5, is in your desire to pursue freedom, Don't forget your commitments. We just talked about this. Okay? It's okay for you to have some boundaries and balance. All right? It's okay for you to have boundaries because you're able to, balance out this energy, but stay focused. Always stay focused on developing your talents and your skills and strive to reach your full potential. All right? Strive to reach your full potential. Number 5, the most lively number 5. You guys, that's all I got for this video, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like the video, you guys, thank you. Comment below, let me know how you feel about this. Like I said, share this video with other number 5s. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell. I will be talking about bridge numbers. I'll do a whole video on all of the bridge numbers. I'll also do a whole video on all of the maturity numbers. I love the maturity number. I'll talk about that in other videos. I'm going to be finishing up with life path 6, or number 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, and 22. Yeah. So yeah, make sure you guys tune back in for that. And last but not least, I'm super, super excited. I will be going live this Saturday with my homegirls. I call us the Queen of Hearts. We all bring a different perspective. We all have different opinions and different experiences that we will be bringing to this live. We're going to be talking about relationships, a couple topics within that relationship field arena. Okay, it's going to be pretty cool, man. It's going to be a pretty cool vibe, you know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys come back and vibe with us this Saturday. The time, we're looking at about 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, but I will keep you guys updated on the exact time in the community tab. So again, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for the notifications. And the most lively number 5, enjoy your freedom, man. Enjoy living your best life until I see you again. All right? Bye.